How can we investigate wonder? I think that a direct personal experience is the best starting point. So I left the house. I went to my favorite public garden near home, where I love to walk or sit in a bench. I was ready to wander looking at nature, as it often happens to me in that place. I was ready to catch pictures to share with you. But that morning, nothing happened. Nature was beautiful as usual, but no wonder. I was a bit disappointed and suspected that intentionality was an obstacle. Maybe one can't look for wonder. If you look for it, you can't find it. So the new plan is to retrace together some of my past walks. I will try to find out if there were some recurring elements, a kind of list of clues that characterizes the experience of wonder. In other words, the underlying question is, does a common denominator of the wonder experiences exist? The first clue is easy and confirms my suspect about intentionality. I didn't expect anything, I did not look for anything. Something just suddenly happened, or I suddenly noticed something. The second ever-present clue is an inner empty space, needed for let wonder come in. My head was not busy or full of thoughts. Sometimes I was just too tired for thinking, sometimes it was Sunday. Anyhow, I would generally call this quality a receptive emptiness. Third clue. Wonder happens through details and tiny things. It is delicate, it plays hide and seek, and can easily disappear, for example because of haste or noises. Clue number 4. It happens through the senses, so it is mostly an aesthetic, not cognitive experience. I could also state that it is connected to beauty, but the word beauty is too general. What does it practically mean? Are there, in my experience of wonder, some recurring aesthetic qualities or some topics that I associate to beauty? I found at least 3. The wind or the movement of the air, a special kind of light, very warm, not too strong, that interacts with some surfaces in creating shadows and transparencies, and of course leaves. Not any leaf, but that leaf in that moment and place, seen from a precise point of view and through that light. I wonder, in the sense that I ask myself, if everyone, like me, has got some specific aesthetic qualities typical of their own perception of wonder. Maybe these personal aesthetics elements are somehow connected to our roots, to the physical places where we come from, or even to our very first encounters with the world. Fifth clue. I felt immersed in what I was looking at. For a split second, my ego disappeared. I was not Roberta Pucci, the atelierista from Reggio Emilia, blah blah blah. I was just my perception and not personal awareness. Also, the daily usual perception of time changed for a little while, like a small oasis where time stands still. This kind of feeling is as involving as fragile in Italian. It can easily disappear, especially if I wanted to take a picture or a video of the thing that made me wonder. So here is the clue number 6. Taking pictures can be an obstacle for keeping a state of wonder. Why? Maybe because for taking a picture, for example, of a leaf, I need to place myself out of the relation with that leaf, to take an external point of view, so coming back in my shoes, getting out of the connection and looking at that leaf from outside. This makes me think to some educational contexts and some teachers that overwhelm children with questions, with words, or take a lot of pictures when noticing that children are deeply involved or attracted by something. Please, let's be careful and help children to take care of their precious moments of wonder. Yes, of course, wonder can be the beginning of a meaningful learning, but it is not only a tool. It is itself like oxygen for our soul. Finally, a last question. Where does wonder happen? In my case, usually in nature, but perhaps are there some typical wandering places for each of us? Is wonder potentially everywhere, but it depends on our state of mind if we can access to it? Can the extraordinary be hidden in the ordinary? How can these clues and a deeper understanding of our direct experience of wonder help us to support and preserve the experiences of wonder of children? I would like to know what you think about. If you recognize in your experience my same clues, or maybe others that can be added to this map. We are coming to the end of this short walk. Thank you for joining. I wish you to enjoy the experience of wonder and take care of it.